All right, we're out here on the Tchefuncte River. We're at the 4th Street launch, Menatry launch in Covington, just past St. Paul's. I'm here with Ray Miller. And Ray, looks like we're gonna have to delay our trip a little bit. We got a isolated rain shower passing through, but that's okay.
Got us sprinkling a little bit.
Yeah, cool everything off, and look at that boat launch there. That's a nice view right there, huh?
It is.
So what we got for today, Ray? We're gonna be heading out. The brim spawn is in full effect right now. So back up to what you've been seeing out here on the Tchefuncte River.
Actually, the Tchefuncte River has been kind of slow the past month. I don't know, it's because of the water fluctuations. We've had quite a bit. And then we had that cold spell, you know, so, but it's starting to come back. I took a little trip yesterday just to check things out, and there was a lot of activity on the water. So I'm seeing a pretty good surge as a comeback.
So you've been fishing sockeye and brim, or just strictly brim right now?
So right now I'm fishing mostly brim.
Okay.
I'd say probably 90% of what I'm doing is brim. I'll catch a nice mess of them to put in the freezer, and then I'll go catch me a few sockeye on the way home.
Yeah. Well, we got it. We're spoiled here in Louisiana, aren't we?
Yeah, my brother says I live in paradise.
Yeah, man. So what's the plan for today, Ray?
We're gonna go check out some known brim beds and see if they moved up heavily onto the beds, or they're just starting. The ones that I've been catching are full of eggs, so I know if they're not on the beds, they're really close, so they move up and they get to be pretty active. And so you have your brim and your chickapin right now that are fixing to hit the beds pretty hard.
Okay, so the chickapin, aka shell cracker, a little bit thicker than a regular bluegill.
A lot thicker than a bluegill. Yeah, shell cracker, red ear, just depends what part of the country you're in.
And what's the percentage that you're catching, you know, that with a regular brim?
It's about half and half.
Half and half?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right, let's go. Let's wait for this rain shower.
Yeah, let it kind of pass a little bit, and then we'll go bust them up and go run these. We're gonna go to a little lake that's off the river. We call it the Horseshoe, and there's 2 spots in there that I know are. I've caught so many fish on there. It should be up there, and then there's a tree line where we catch a lot of chickapin. So that's going to be our focus today.
Well, how does rain affect this area? Do you need to change anything with this rain that's come through, or is there an amount of rain that you look for?
Well, this rain's not going to affect what we're doing. That rain we had a few days ago, it changed the river, because the river it made it run so hard that it kind of made everything slow up a little bit. But this kind of drizzle that we have, actually, it doesn't hurt us at all. It helps us because it knocks some of the bugs off the trees, and it should make those fish a little active.
Oh, I never thought about that.
So, but we'll get them. We'll find some for sure.
All right, let's get them.
Let's go.
We're gonna take a little break here, let this rain shower pass by, try for a little sockeye. So I know these pilings are relatively new with the interstate being built here. We're gonna give it a shot here.
A little bit of brush pile right there. I don't really see much on it. Keith, you see these pilings behind here with the markings?
Yeah.
The markings go up to 120. So 120 feet, and if you look on the bottom, it's like 90. So that's how deep these pilings are in this mud.
Into the ground.
That's how deep they pumped them into there. So but look at that, they still left some. These had the same markings, and they painted them all before they picked all their stuff up. Isn't that neat?
115.
Well, look, 120.
120.
120. And on the bottom, I think it's like 90. We see a lot of stuff on the river, a lot of stuff that other people don't see. And look at the top of that tower right there. That's an osprey nest. I don't see an osprey, but I'm sure that's what it is. However, we do have a bald eagle on this river, so, but a bald eagle nest is usually a little bit bigger, but that's an osprey nest for sure.
All right, breaking out the green worms. We're at our first spot here. Right, we're gonna be fishing with green worms and your patented pencil cork.
We're gonna use a pencil cork, and we're gonna use a number 6 cricket hook, no weight, and with the worms, we're gonna pinch an inch.
Pinch an inch?
That's it, that's the key, pinch an inch.
Let's do it.
And thread it. Keith, look at here.
You got
First
him?
one, first one. Not a big one, but it's the first one.
All right, here we go.
There we go. I think I got one coming, Keith. See that cork kind of tilting a little bit?
Yeah.
He's not moving much. It's got to be a little bitty one. Let's see. Nah, it's too tiny. It was a tiny, tiny one. We'll pass that one. But you saw that cork was just barely moving. Try him again. If he comes up. Boy, there's got to be some little bitty fish moving it right there. But you see how much, it doesn't take much to move it.
Yeah, it's very soft. Ooh, that cork shot under, Ray.
It did. This is a pretty good one. There we go. It's not that big a fish, but we got to see if it's going to qualify. Look on Cajun Ray's box here.
Okay, what
See
you
the
got?
2 lines? If it don't go between those 2 black lines, which is 7 and 8 inches,
Okay.
don't stay in the box.
All right. Sounds like a good,
You end up with a good mess of fish like that, boy.
there it goes, there it goes.
Oh, got off. Good fish, boy.
Got him, huh?
Yeah. Turn yours too. We got to get him in. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, that's the one we want right there, huh?
Watch your teeth. Give me see your pole. He feels good.
Good fish?
Look at this one. Look at that one.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're here for.
That's right.
Hey.
Look at that.
Don't even have to measure him.
Nope. Throw them on in. Got one?
Yeah, I know. Gotta be a chicken. Yeah. Nice little chicken. Yeah. Look at the colors on that.
Yep.
Look at his red ear. You see that? That's why they call him a red ear. I got an interesting story about this bayou. I turned this curve that we just went around once, and there were 2 wood ducks right in front of me. And out of the corner of my eye, they had this red-tailed hawk come, and he dove, and he hit the male duck, and the female took off. Well, the male duck was struggling, and the hawk was struggling. The duck dove and pulled that hawk under the water with it. And then all of a sudden, they both popped up. Of course, the duck took off. But the doggone red-tailed hawk, you should have seen him. He was all over the place.
Wasn't built for that, huh?
Yeah, I guess he had a lot of second thoughts about hitting that duck. But that duck tried to drown that doggone hawk, and he almost succeeded. And then finally, the hawk got enough under his wings, and he finally took off. But that was, people never see stuff like that. You know, you dream about seeing stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty unique. This place
definitely.
is awesome.
Right here, happened right here. Huh?
Right here. Got one, Keith?
Not a keeper though.
Yeah, a keeper. Coming in.
Got one?
Man, he's a tree shaker.
Oh yeah, I got one too.
Oh, look at that! Ah! That's what it was.
Catfish in the shallows, huh?
Yeah, God darn. See, that water's coming out of that cut. So those fish are stacked up in there eating. Not a bad one.
All kind of fish in there. All right. There's one.
Where you at, Keith? Oh.
There's a keeper. That's what we want right there.
Boy, that's
huh?
a pretty fish. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Look at that chicken pen, man.
That's what we want.
That's a nice one there.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at him rub. They've been rubbing. See all that? Watch. Look at the side. They've been rubbing that nest, man.
Another one. Oh man, they're in there. this fun, Ray?
Oh, I love it. Gotta love it. How could you not like that?
Yep, toss them in. Still got.
Green worm.
All right. I'm just gonna keep this camera rolling on you, Ray. You want to roll here?
No, you fish in there, man.
I'm gonna get in there. I got the camera going. You
I put me a green worm on.
fish in the box is what it's all about.
What I'm doing this time is fishing the outer ledge with that little deeper that we did. Let's see how quick that one takes. There he goes.
Good one, huh?
Yeah, another good one. Yes,
Fish.
another good fish.
Good fish. All right, let me get some now.
Cool, where is he? Which side you coming on? Oh, that's not gonna be a good one.
Whew. Finishing up the day here on the Tchefuncte River. The sun is beating down. Summer is definitely on its way.
It's
Ray, we did it again. Came out here and really put a hurting on these big bluegill and shell crackers, chinkapin. Talk a little bit about what we saw today.
Well, they're starting to move up to the beds. So, and it's just going to get better. You know, we hit several spots, but we really found 3 spots where the fish were starting to congregate a little bit. So we had the full moon just recently, and those fish are just going to jump on the bed, so it's going to be better and better and better. Worms, crickets, it don't matter. They're going to be lighting it up.
Now you like the green worms, and talk a little bit about you've actually seen a better success rate with the green worms as opposed to regular color.
I've had better success because my favorite fish to catch when it's perch season is going to be chinkapin.
Okay.
Okay, and they love worms.
Yeah.
And especially the green worms with that glow, you know, you've seen it. And you move your bait, you turn your crank once or twice, just enough to edge it a little bit, and you're probably going to catch a chinkapin. If you pop that bait or leave it still, you're going to catch a brim. And I like the chinkapin bite. So when
we definitely saw that. As you know, just barely lift your rod,
barely, or just
barely
turn
pull it just to get that worm moving, and it seems like they hit it right when it's moving.
Well,
'cause when you let it down, he's on.
He's on, because chinkapin are bottom feeders, so they're feeding on stuff that's on the bottom. So if it's moving on the bottom, they're coming. And it's a better fillet, it's a thicker fillet. So that's why I like to catch those.
Well, we got plenty of fillets.
Yeah, we got a few of them.
Plenty of fillets to take care of tonight and fry up. But like, certainly enjoyed this day out on the Tchefuncte. And I tell you what, look, there's a lot of boat traffic out here in the summer, but if you could find some areas that are tucked off of the river, it's
we're
really
off
quiet.
the river, and we didn't see but one boat, and it was, and hell, that was Hole Plugger that come out here.
Yeah,
you know?
a friend of ours.
That's the only boat we saw.
Report. Yep. So fantastic day. Thanks again for all the wisdom that you've given me out here.
Anytime.
And man, it helps when we catch fish, and I always do catch fish. So, man, look.
You want to show them what we got?
Let's go.
Here you go. Here's what we got. Here's what we caught today.
It's a successful day on the Tchefuncte River, and they're gonna get even
not a
better
ton,
from
but a
here
good chunk of them.
Yeah, 30, 40 fish.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All right, appreciate it, Ray. Great day out on the water.